You ready? Hey beautiful soul, how are you on this miraculous day? Super well, I hope. It's Chandi and I have an amazing trick for you today on how to change colors in your knitting. You'll find this technique in our gorgeous Karuna shawl. Have a look at this stunner. This fabulous design was created for you by Jane Vanselous. It was inspired by the concept of Karuna, which means compassion. It's a distorted triangle shape with a clever basket weave pattern. It's a subtle gradient from lightest to darkest, and the subtle color shifts are created with easy mosaic stitches. We used our 5-skein Mangosteen Hues luster worsted yarn kit for this shawl. This luster worsted yarn base has a nice gleam from the tencel and excellent structure and softness from the superwash merino wool. I wanted to show you today how to work this cool color changing technique. Jane was kind enough to show it to me, so I'm gonna pass this clever trick on to you and I think you're gonna love it. And as always, if you would love the written version of this pattern, you can download it at expressionfiberarts.com, and I will also pop the direct link in the description box for you. When you're changing colors on this pattern, you're gonna do so before the end of the row. This will create a neater, less bulky edge while avoiding knots and obvious color changes. Let me demonstrate for you. You're gonna work across your row until you have 2 stitches left on your left hand needle. Then to change colors, you're gonna drop your working yarn to the back. Then you're gonna join your new yarn. A great way to do that is to just tie a little loose knot with your new color, right around the old color, and then slide that up to where you need it to be. Then you can either leave that knot in there for good, or when you go back to weave your ends in later, you can remove it. Now work the final 2 stitches of that row in your new color. Then turn to the right side of your work. Now you're gonna work a knit one front and back and then a yarn over. Knit one front and back, so you knit into the front of your first stitch, swing your needle around, and knit into the back of that same stitch. Then slide that off and work a yarn over. Now when you get to this point, you'll have 1 stitch left remaining there in that new color. You're going to take the old color, which is here on the front of your work, and pass it over that stitch and over the working yarn. Then you'll continue along knitting in your new color. And you'll complete your row. Then you'll turn your work. Go ahead and turn. And then you're going to work across this row, whatever the pattern calls for, until you have 2 stitches remaining. When you've got those 2 stitches left, what you're going to do is drop that yarn. You're done with that for now. Pick up this color here, slide it between your needles, and knit the final 2 stitches in that color. And you're just going to repeat that technique all along the edge, and that'll hide your ends in your shawl. And there you have it, my fiber-loving friend. I hope this little tidbit was helpful for you. I'll leave you today with this beautiful quote. Compassion and tolerance are not a sign of weakness, but a sign of strength. Alrighty, be sure to soak up this gorgeous day, and I will holler at you later. Bye! Am I on? Me. Hey, beautiful soul. How's this miraculous? Okay. That's going to create a neater, less bulky edge. I don't remember. As well as when you're changing colors on this pattern, you're going to do so before the end of your row. This will create a neater. Alrighty, be sure to soak up this gorgeous day and I will holler at you soon. Bye.